Welcome back, folks. We started picking corn today. We didn't get too much done. We just did there and then went up that way a ways. But I just want to check, see how it's doing. So you kind of want your cob to be crushed into 3 little sections. So far from what I'm seeing is might have to drop it down a little bit. But I know I'm losing a decent amount off the head. Well, I need to drop I think I'm going to drop my concave down just a hair. Not too much, but I should split the cobs up into 3 or 4 pieces, or 2 or 3. Some of them are coming out whole yet, so. I think it also looks good. It's leaving a good bit of corn on the ground, but I think that's all from the head, just because it's so dry. It was 13% when we tested it the other day. Now I was out in the middle of the field, so I'd assume the headland there is going to be 12. But, well, we picked a hopper load before chores. It's after chores, and it's Wednesday, so Wednesday's bowling day. So it's about 4:30 right now, so I got a while to pick. But we're just going to take the headlands off this field here. The headlands right here and going up that way. And we're going to go across the road to the other farm where there's some wetter corn at least. A little bit wetter, not too much. But that's where I'll go tonight. I'll get a decent chunk done. Well, the sieves there and everything are good because it's pretty clean. We got the auger set up to the bin. And I want to put the driest stuff, or the wettest stuff in the bottom. That way when the fan runs, it'll dry that stuff out before the stuff in the top. But I guess I'll start off by getting this unloaded. It's this breaker here. Put the auger on. See, I got some old stuff built up in the bottom. Well, after I get this unloaded, I'll clean that out. That's the first corn going into the bin. Well, that's unloading. I want to get a sample out of there. I want to see how wet that corn, I guess how dry that corn is, because it ain't going to be too wet. But, let's see, I'm going to want this in the combine anyways. We'll set it here. Good enough. Take this. Let's go fill this little cob up that I cut, and that'll be enough to fill that tester. After looking at it up there, it looks like tomorrow, because I won't get too much in it tonight. But tomorrow we're going to have to just slide the auger over just a hair to the north. It ain't too far off. Forward and backward, I think it's alright, but it's just, the back end right here just got to come this way, just got to come this way, just a hair. That'll do her. Yeah, so that's about the same as what we tested it earlier. 13.4. 13.4. Pretty close. Yeah. So we'll only have like probably 400 bushel or so from this field in the bottom, and then the wetter stuff will be on the bottom from that other field. So it'll work out okay. Well, here we are. Well, my brother, he was telling me, oh, don't pick tonight. Oh, well, he wasn't telling me that, but don't eat too much pick tonight, because you're cutting into my picking time when we fill the bin. Oh, well, cheese and rice guy, you didn't have to drain the fucking batteries on me. I get up there and click, 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 click. You know what he did? Left the fucking air conditioning fan on. That fucking drains it, I found out. You go up there and you click it on, you see the volt gauge go down. So that fucker was on for 3 hours and drained the battery. I don't know if I'll get to pick tonight or not. I got it on 200 amp right now, which really is not the best thing, because that's not good for batteries to really charge them up fast. I should just put it on 40 amp and leave it for the night, and come back tomorrow and they'll be charged up. But I'll leave it on 200 amp, I guess, for 20 minutes and then see what it does. So, what the fuck? Oh, I might take the tractor over to the other farm. Yeah, I'll do that and then come back. By the time I get back, yeah. I don't know. We'll see what it does. Well, this is the field we're starting on. I grabbed a sample. I just grabbed it. There's a waterway right there. You can see all them tall ragweeds about right on my fingers. There's a waterway right there. It stops about halfway through that field. And I grabbed the ear from somewhere down at the bottom. I grabbed one ear from there and now walked up the hill and grabbed an ear. And then this field tested at like 16.4, 9 or something like that. So I'll be picking a little bit and then testing it too, just to make sure. Because I don't want to put any in the bin over 17 or 18. 18 at the most, but 17 is probably, high. Especially when everything else we're putting in is at 13. I don't want to drain or drive 13% down corn any more than I will have to. But this field is probably 14 acres or so. It's got this strip right here. It goes like that. And then there's a strip on the back that comes back like that. It's a rocky sumbitch, but guess what? Picking corn, I ain't gotta worry about too many rocks. So, I'll start to walk back to the farm, and I doubt the combine will start, but we'll see. At least I got the tractor over here, so tomorrow when we come over here, I can at least bring a truck over here, so we got a way to get to milking. Well, it's about 6:30. It just tried it. It still just clicks. So I'm gonna leave it on 40 amp all night. And then by tomorrow morning, it should be ready to roll. That sucks. I was hoping to be able to pick tonight. But that didn't happen. Oh well, I guess there's always tomorrow, as long as it starts tomorrow. So tomorrow, they'll just get to see me in the cart. But I'll see you tomorrow. Well, we got the combine going. At first, I didn't know if we were going to pick today, because I had it on 40 amp all night. And, oh man. But I had it on 40 amp all night, so, I thought it was just going to be turn the key and, take right off. But, no, it didn't take off. It still clicked. Well, it's got to be a cable. It's got to be something with the cables. Well, so there's 3 batteries in there. There's 3 car batteries. And I took the front 2 off and kind of cleaned them off yesterday, just with a rag. We have like a terminal cleaner, just like pretty much wire brushes almost. So I took them and tried to clean it off. I took the paper towel and cleaned them off last night. So they were pretty clean, I got all the dust and shit off of them. I put them back on, and it still didn't start last night. So today when I was wiggling them, they didn't wiggle except for that far back one. Kind of wiggled a little bit, so thought, well, maybe that one's just too loose or something. So I took that old bolt out, put a new bolt in, and got it a little bit tighter. And then I took them other 2 posts off, or the other 2 terminals off, and then took that cleaner and just kind of scrubbed them up a little bit, made them shiny. And then they popped right off. So I probably could have picked last night, but oh well, we're going now. I'm just make sure I park this truck out of the way here. Shut it off, and I'll grab my food. I just had like a combine mold. So I just wanted to keep that separate than that stuff over there for insurance reasons. So I just came back and went back and unloaded it quick. I had time to kill anyways by the time he gets this opened up and gets a half load. Well, we got one load in the cart. This corn here is just, that's some tall corn. This is on rocks here, and that's pretty tall. And down in the bottom down there, it's fucking tall as a combine is. I just want to look see how many I'm throwing out the back. It didn't look like when I was following him, it didn't look like I was throwing too much out the back. You know, obviously it's going to throw some out, but I just don't want it to throw too much out. I'm just trying to clean some stalks out of the way here. You know, some of it's going to be from the head. But, I mean, there's one. There's a couple here. All together, I mean, so far, it looks like it's doing perfect, really. Can't believe I got it set right on my first try. Alright, so let's say it's probably, I don't know. Hard to do a 1x1 square here, but even if I did, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that 2 bushel the acre? Maybe. I mean, it's hard to tell how much I'm losing out the back compared to how much I'm losing out the head, because I know that it's dry, so it's going to be shelling off the head more, and plus it's not going to feed through the combine quite good being dry. So. Like perfect corn moisture really is like in the 20s, like 20, like 22 or something like that. Obviously it's too wet to put in the bin or to take the towel and you gotta dry it, but that's the best where it feeds through the best and it don't shell off the head nearly as much. But I might open the sieves up, the bottom sieve up one more notch, especially for this bigger seed. But it looks like it's crushing them up good, so I ain't gonna change that concrete anymore. So we got the first full load. He's trying to unload on the go on a side hill when there's already a dump in there. Like, just take your time here. Plus, fuck, he's probably going damn near 4 miles an hour. I'm gonna put the fucker in 4th gear, go 4.5 just to keep up to him. Well, I think I texted and told him that we might have to open the sieves up a little more for this bigger corn, so we'll see if he does that. I doubt it. We got a big load here, still off the side when I turned around because he wasn't paying much attention. So, whatever. Can't tell him nothing or else he'll get pissy at me. So, we'll make our way back to the farm now. I know that pile ain't completely centered because there's like a spreader in there that when it worked it spread the bin out nice and even, and it's kind of stuck facing that way and it's pointed down like that. So even if you have it going right in the middle, it's still pushing it towards that side. So we got to try to keep the water closer this way, so not all of it falls in the middle, so some of it falls in the middle and some of it comes back this way. That's what I tried to do, but I think we got to move it back from, yeah, not much, but just a hair. I want to get a sample here. Well, it's 15.4 is what it said. I figured being up on the hill there would get a little bit drier. Well, we got this strip done. Turned out pretty good. There was 2 cartloads from it, so it ain't bad. Oh, maybe there's more than that. I can't remember. I guess I can't remember. Well, I just got done testing it, and it tested at 14.9 that time. So, good thing is with putting in the bin this year is that I ain't gonna have to run the fan hardly at all. Yeah, probably won't run it at all really, because that maybe 2 loads of 15%, that'll mix in when it falls out. So even if it's 15.2 or something like that, I ain't really getting jocketed off the elevator. So I might let it run for a little bit just for the stuff on the bottom, but not for too long though. And the reason why I'm storing it is because the price of corn isn't very good right now. It's only like $3.60 or something like that. So I put it in the bin and then hope that it goes up during the winter, and then in the spring or summer I can sell it for, you know, at least more than what I could get it for it now. So maybe it'll go up to $4.50. If it goes up to $4.50 and I gain $1 a bushel, then it's worth putting in the bin. But last year I lost money by putting in the bin, so it's, you know, it's a gamble. It's all farming is. Well, it's after chores now. We got that 14-acre field done. It's hard to tell how good it did. I can't really tell how much is in the bin really, or how much is in the cart really. But I guess it's anywhere from 400 to 450 bushel that goes in the cart. So that field did anywhere between 150 and 180 or so. Which ain't bad for the type of ground it is. It's really rocky ground for the most part. It's up on the side hill, so even though for the kind of year that we had to start the year, it should have just really good. It just didn't turn out that good. So we moved to a field just to the south of that, and that field should do better. That's a pretty good ground. Still has some pretty good ground in it. It tested 14.8, so it's about the same moisture. Of course, that's just the headland. We'll probably do a couple loads tonight, though. Well, it's the next day. We got that one field all done. I don't know if you saw it or not. I can't remember. But there's another field that's like 16 acres or 17, somewhere around there. And we're just about done with that. We probably have 4 or 5 acres left on that field maybe. That rocky field there, the first field we were in, did anywhere from 175 to 180 or 185. It's hard to tell how much is in the cart. I'd say anywhere from 400 to 450 bushel, just depending on how full it is. Now the test weight is that I don't know, and I'm just putting in here. But this right here is our 21st load going into the, or no, not 21st, 11th load going into the bin. So it should be a little bit over half full with this load, as it takes about 21 carts to fill it. We ain't doing too bad. Oh, we probably just got 18 long rows left and then that little piece in the back there. Should be another 2 carts here yet, because by the time he comes down and back, he'll probably be full or pretty close. Which is really good, because that's not quite an acre. It's pretty close probably, but it ain't quite. We'll have another combine load here, and then there'll be another combine load down there probably. Maybe a little over even. Shouldn't be too much longer in this field to be knocked out. He cooks right along and he picks. That's okay, as long as it's all going in, I don't care. well, we got that farm done. Does about 30 acres there. That'll do it for this one. The next one we should be able to get the bin full. So, see you in the next one.